Okay, today we are at Ganton. It is very, very windy today. But before I play, we're going to do a what's in the bag. Very, very requested. So we'll start with the bottom of the bag and work our way up. So the first club is a Titleist SM8 60-degree lob wedge. I did used to have a 58-degree wedge, but it snapped last year, so I'm just borrowing this off my dad. We'll be getting some new wedges soon, and it's just got a standard KBS. It's a light stiff, so it's 90 grams stiff. Don't really need a heavy one because I just sort of use this around the green. Don't really hit any full shots with it. The next two are my 50 and 54 degree, and these are the Callaway Mac Daddy Forged, and honestly these are probably some of the best wedges I've ever used. If they did these again, I'd go and buy them immediately, but they've sort of strayed away from the forged material, unfortunately. But the 54 degree has got 10 degrees of bounce, and the 50 degree has also got 10 degrees of bounce. Forgot to mention, this has only got 4, my lob wedge, so off tight lies around West Sussex when we play it a lot, it's perfect. But these are a little bit stiffer because they are my standard wedges. These have got NS Pro Modus 3, they're 120 grams extra stiff, but nothing more unusual about that. But again, I absolutely love these. After the wedges, we go on to the irons. I'll just get my 8 iron out. I absolutely love these irons. Every single time I go and test other irons or hit other people's irons, I just always come back to these and I love them. They are the old school Callaway Apex Pro, not sure if you can see them there. Callaway Apex Pro 2016s. I've got 120 extra stiff shaft in them, 120 grams. They are KBS Tour V, and they're also tip stiff. The actual lofts and lies of the irons are a little bit different to my wedges. These are 2 degrees flat, and then to counter out, it's also half a degree stronger. The reason why is because obviously I'm a little bit shorter, so I need the lies to be a little bit flatter for myself. Obviously, the taller you are, the more upright it is. But these, I've got them from 4 iron to pitching wedge, and I just absolutely love them. I probably will be keeping them for some time. Just need some new grips, as you can see, which is in the works soon. After that, I go to my trusty 2 iron. So I used to have a 2 iron, sold it to my good mate, and then when I came back to golf, I needed a 2 iron. So I got this from my dad as well. Little bit unique because it's not an extra stiff shaft like all of my other clubs. It's actually just a standard stiff 60 grams, not 60 degree, 60 grams. It is a Strixon ZX, and it is just phenomenal. I think Strixon 2 irons are the best 2 irons on the market, closely followed by sort of Mizuno and Callaway. But as I say, it's a standard 60 gram stiff shaft. The reason why I've only got standard 60 grams rather than extra stiff and tipped is so I can manipulate the ball a little bit more. With my old 2 iron, I could only tend to hit sort of low ones and like basically bullets. I couldn't manipulate it, I couldn't hit draws, I couldn't hit fades because it was too stiff. Where now this is a bit lighter, I can hit what I want with it, which is phenomenal. I can hit it head high, I can hit it above the trees, I can hit a fade, I can hit a draw. So honestly, other than my driver, this is probably the next best club in my bag. Absolutely love this thing, and yeah, just an absolute lifesaver when the driver's not behaving. The next club, which I probably should hit a little bit more, but I don't, is my 3-wood. It's Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero. I've got it set on 15 degrees -1, so it's actually at 14 degrees. And again, I absolutely love it, but I don't really hit it because if I'm hitting driver well, I just smash driver everywhere. Oh, let me just get that. And if I'm not hitting driver well, I tend to lay back a little bit further and hit my 2 iron because I don't really miss a fairway of it, which is lovely. But this again is a really, really good club. It is a Tensai shaft. It's 75 grams extra stiff, and again I can hit it high, low. It's a really, really good club, and I absolutely love it. And again, I've tried a few 3-woods recently. Bit of an old school one, as I say. It's a few years old now, the Epic Flash, but I just can't beat it, and I just absolutely love this club. And then this is, for me, the best club in the bag. Also, let's have a look at this head cover. Remove before flight. Absolutely love this head cover. But this club is the best club in my bag by an absolute mile, and my favourite club to hit. So it is the Callaway Rogue ST Triple Diamond Callaway driver, and it's an 8.5 degree head, but I've actually got it on -1 and neutral. So it's actually at 7.5 degrees at the moment. The shaft itself is just a dealer speed tour shaft. It's 66 grams, so it's actually not that heavy, which again I like, so I can basically hit it a little bit harder and I can flight it up and down. But absolutely love this club. For me, there's not a better driver on the market. I tried the new one, when was it, about 2 months ago. And this still beat it. The other driver was very good, still very impressed by it, but this is just phenomenal. And I think Callaway do have the best drivers and woods on the market, so I have tried a few others as well as Callaway, but this still beats it. And then the last one is my putter. So I've got a love-hate relationship with the putter, as you've probably seen from some of my videos. But I'm starting to love it and I'm starting to putt better, which is always a good sign. But again, it is Odyssey, so Callaway. It is a stroke club number 7, and it is the sort of the newer version of the Versa. I always had a Versa growing up, absolutely loved it, but then it was a little bit too light for me. So when I tried this, a little bit heavier, milled face, I absolutely loved it. And as I say, I go through phases where I absolutely love it and I absolutely hate it, because putting is my weakness. But I don't change my putter. I don't try and change my putter every week. I stick with it, and as I say, I'm slowly starting to putt a lot better and love this putter a lot more. It's a little bit shorter. It is 33 inches. Again, perfect for me for when I bend over and how I set up. Standard is 34. But yeah, that's that. And then the last thing is obviously the bag itself. The bag itself is a Stitch. I think it's the SL3 Airwalker. Absolutely love this bag. It's so light. Also got my initial on there, if you can see, which I absolutely love. But it's so light, can take it anywhere, fit everything in, which is perfect. But yeah, that's just a little rundown of what's in the bag. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about any clubs, any potential recommendations, let me know, drop it in the comments, and yeah, let me know what your favourite club in your bag is. As I say, mine's my driver. Let me know what yours is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.